Failed an exam. Yep. Failed a PR at the gym. Yeah. Videos still not skyrocketing in views and subscribers and everything. Yeah. But so what? This is actually amazing. I love this. It's the struggle. It's when things are going wrong that is the best thing in the history of humanity. Is when things go wrong. If everything went right, then I would have no story to tell. You see, that is why this is the absolutely most amazing thing ever. And when you have those days, car breaks down, gets fired from job, this happens, that happens, world crumbles, plan fails, everything falls apart. Those are the best days of your life. And it might sound so ridiculous and wrong, it might not feel like it at the time. But when you realize that, those will be the times that you look back on and laugh. You look back on and tell the stories about how it was so hard and the struggle and everything was so bad and this happened and that happened and I failed and then that happened and then I got unlucky and then thunder struck me and I flew into the moon, but then I somehow survived and came back, and then those will be the best stories of your life to tell. Those will be the exact moments that you look back upon and look at them fondly and are like, man, I would not change a thing. And when you have this mindset, you have shifted from, oh no, everything's going wrong, to, you know what, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the risk, I wanted the struggle. And when you change that mindset about yourself, all of a sudden you feel a lot better. All of a sudden it's not that bad. An exam, who cares? I've failed exams before. Oh, failed a PR, who cares? Try again next week. Oh, video's not blowing up, okay, who cares? Post another one, make another one. So when you change your mindset, all of a sudden you're a lot happier. You can smile, you can laugh at these sort of things. And it makes your life a lot better. And when you ask yourself, let's say just one day, you get everything that you ever wanted. You get the career you want, the lifestyle you want, this, that, absolutely everything. You're not missing a single thing. And then somebody comes around and asks, okay, so, you got all these things, you got everything that you wanted. Can you tell me your story? And your story is, well, everything went perfect. Nothing bad really happened. It was kind of fine. It was quite easy. No difficulties. Didn't have to risk anything. Yeah. Boring. You see, you want to have that story. You want to have the story of struggle. You want to be like, oh, I was, broke. And then this happened. And then that happened. And then everything fell apart. But I somehow pulled through. I had the discipline to keep going. And even though there was no hope in sight, I created hope with my own 2 hands. That's the story you want, right? You don't want to have the boring story of, oh, nothing happened. Because it's boring. Who wants to listen to that? Who wants their origin story? Because this is literally your origin story right now. You are living through your origin story right now. And so it's like, who wants their origin story to be, yeah, everything went amazing? No, you want to be Batman. You want to be like, oh shit, bad stuff happened. And that's why I am me. That's why I am the superhero. That's why that's the story you want. And so maybe that's exactly why you should have positive feelings and be happy about all the bad stuff that's happening. It sounds like counterintuitive, but it makes sense. Once you think about it, it makes sense. You should celebrate. Something bad happens and you should celebrate. Finally I will have a story to tell of how everything went wrong and I still came through. And think about it like this as well. Fun thing you can do at home. Put a lamp on the other side of the room and go to the other side of the room. So you're opposite the lamp. If you look at your shadow, it's quite small. But the closer you get to the light, the bigger the shadow behind you becomes. You see, and what that represents is the light is your dreams, it's your goals, it's all things you want, your ambitions. And the closer you get to them, if you look behind you, the more the struggles you had to go through, the more darkness there is in your past. And so you should celebrate that. The bigger the shadow gets behind you, the closer you are to the light. And once again, to blow your mind. And everyone always says, oh, I wish I was a movie character. A movie character, we go and look at a movie and we look at, Batman or something, and we're like, man, I wish I was Batman. I wish I was fighting against the evils and the criminals and this and that. And then it's like, maybe that is you. Maybe you are living that movie right now. But just like Batman isn't certain of victory in Batman, and just like Batman has struggles and he fails and has bad days, maybe this is exactly that for you. Maybe this is the climb. Maybe this is your literal story. You are living in a movie and this is your story. How you became great. You see, you watch a movie and you see, some knight fighting against the dragon and you're like, it's a hopeless battle, but he somehow pulls through. And you want to be that knight. You're like, I wish I could be a knight fighting against a dragon. And even though it's hopeless, I would keep going. Well, maybe that's your life right now. Maybe right now, you going towards your dreams is the battle against the dragon that seems hopeless, but in the end you'll pull through. And that's what makes the story worth telling. That's what makes it worthwhile. Maybe you are in a movie. Maybe this is the Matrix, a simulation, and you are being watched right now. Maybe this is exactly what you wished for. And once again, it might sound counterintuitive. It might sound in a way stupid to say that, bad things are good. But think about a single person that you respect. Do you respect them because everything was amazing in their life? Or do you respect them because things went horribly wrong, but they pulled through? They survived. You see, that's why usually people respect other people. They respect other people exactly because bad stuff happened, but they pulled through, they survived. And the more you survive bad stuff, the more respected you become. That's life. And so when this bad stuff happens, I post this video, 0 people watch it, or maybe 1 person. Thanks for watching, 1 person. And I'm like, oh no. But then I celebrate. I'm like, this is the origin story. Then when 5 years in the future, I can look back, look, I was grinding. I was doing the correct things. Look, I had the origin story. I had the struggle. I had the grind. I had to climb up the hill. Somebody took the helicopter ride. I took the hill. I used my feet. My engine is my heart. And that's what makes me pull through. Boom. So always remember, the past is in your head and the future is in your hands. You can shape it with your hands if you just want to do it, if you're just willing to do what it takes. So go out there, chase your dreams, stay disciplined. Have an amazing day.